Matthew Turnbull, 36. I'm inspired by challenge, I'm inspired by the limitations that other people put on me. I'm inspired by the stories of other people and what they've been through, and can I possibly match that? I'm inspired by goals, I'm driven by setting myself these targets that I could possibly fail at, and then push myself beyond my limitations to try and achieve them. And I think testament is that 9 times out of 10 you do. It's a bit of a sad story, to be honest. A good friend of mine died of cancer in 2011, and in her name I decided to undertake some crazy endurance challenges, a 26-hour run, 24-hour bike ride, a 10-hour swim, to raise money for Macmillan. And along the way, having had no background in the sport of triathlon, it turns out that I'd sort of adapted pretty quickly and became quite good without any training. And a few people along the way sort of said to me that perhaps it would be a good idea to try and see what I could actually do. On a personal level, I wanted to inspire my children. I think it's really important to me that they grow up knowing that it's commonplace to achieve great things. It's not a pipe dream, it's real. You look at these sorts of challenges, anyone in the sport and life who's actually made it as in their own mind is living a dream. And I think there's too many people out there that think that that's all it is, it's a dream. So if I can inspire my own children to think like that, then I think the wider community need to sort of see sport like that, the challenge and the hard work can pay off, and that if we can sort of bring more youngsters to any sport, that something like this will at least open the door and get them to start thinking.
Sunday school girl, you had the whole world of what you've gone and done, and she moved to me. Whoa, baby, what you doing to me? And I can't get you out of my head.
Danny Klein, I'm 17 years old. More just the challenge of riding, it's always harder and harder, and you always learn something new. Then you're always competing with your friends as well, and it's just a good laugh as well. Started off just getting a BMX when I was a kid with my mates, and we just kept trying things and just escalated till we started doing the stuff that we're doing now. But hopefully they'll see the video, think it's good, or think they might be able to do something similar, and might inspire them to start BMXing. It's something to do.
James Morrison, 21. My dad inspires me a lot because he's mountaineers a lot. He does a lot of downhilling, so that kind of inspired me to get into all this kind of stuff. Obviously all the pros as well who do the sport, and you see them doing some crazy stuff that makes you want to try it, so that's definitely a big influence. But just generally being outside is it's just nice being out. Well, I was at Northumbria Uni for a year, and I met a guy from the climbing club from America, and he was all into this kind of on the 1-inch webbing instead of 2-inch webbing, just like Zen lining. So I started with him, so kind of through climbing, and then eventually we moved on to the trick lining and the high lining and the long lining, and realised it was a bit more to it than just walking up and down a 10-metre line. That was kind of the progression as well. But yeah, it's definitely down to him why I got into it, and the whole climbing. When we weren't climbing, we would be slacklining to practice balancing, but then started tricking and kind of evolved from there. People walk past them want to know what we're doing already, so it's already, I don't know, people are interested, and we ask people to come and have a go, and they come and have a walk or whatever. And I think as well because it's something that's not really well known and it's new, so it's like maybe raising a bit more interest in that respect. But yeah, I think just us being out here and people seeing it, they're kind of like, oh, I want to try that, I want to have a go maybe. So and like, if we ask them as well, they're like quite happy to come and have a go most of the time.